Alright, bitphone. Our hero must infiltrate Junior's desert armada in the blazing sun post haste. 2A, draft 2. Alright, am I gonna run into Bowser Jr.? Just 1 second. Bitphone, just right off the bat, whatever you're doing with the music effect, I don't dig it. Just keep the normal Mario 3 music going. Don't mess with it. Like, is there no music on this level? Because that's just, I mean, I'm gonna tell Koji Kondo where you live. This is sad, Mario. Like, I might just say no and tell you to repost this with music for me to review it. Wow, what a focus on the sound effects. Alright, I've boarded the airship. The 2A airship, and we're moving pretty fast. Things aren't overly hard. Okay. I was about to say, how do I get that? I don't know, what counts as a trailer? Yeah, I feel like this auto scroll is a little overly fast. Like, you got bullet bills and rocky wrenches there and shit like that. Like, just give them some time to mess with people. Making it slow doesn't necessarily make it easy, especially with things like rocky wrenches. If we're talking like sneak peeks and everything in Death Stranding before we got mushrooms. Yeah, you're right. Can this be a faster speed, please? I think it's bullshit that the wrenches can hurt you before they leave the mole's hand. I know that's how it was in the original game. I think it's bullshit. Jesus, dude. Yeah, slow this scroll down. This is... What is... It's hard to tell where your level's going. You really need some arrows. And... You're telling me there's a speed faster than that? This is an airship. It's the desert airship. So I think it's cool that the sun's involved. It's like you're up high in the sky in the desert. But yeah, I was like, oh, okay. 2A, that'll be an okay level to do the last one before I leave. And then it's like, no, it's got this super speed shit going on. And I don't know if it's spammy or it's just the speed that it's moving at. No arrows there. No arrows to tell me where to go. Like when I play this level, there's just something weird about it too. Yeah, this is too fast. When I play this level, there's something weird about it though. Like some of the enemy placement, like the dry bones feel so intentional to be right where the player is like going or standing or jumping, and I don't know. It's like it's hard to explain it. It's like it's better when you kind of scatter enemies and they're gonna approach the player. Like, I don't know, you should... Like, when I'm designing a level, I don't, like, run through the level and then be like, oh, the player goes here, here, and here, so that's where I'm gonna put enemies. Like, on tough jumps or things like that, maybe, but, like, the way these dry bones are placed, like... Yeah, exactly. The way these dry bones are placed and stuff, it's like, just feels like they played through and then they were like, okay. Like they don't feel like an enemy obstacle. They feel like somebody like erected a hurdle in front of me. That's the way to put it for me. It's like somebody threw like, I don't know, threw like a bag of bricks in my path or some shit. It doesn't feel like there's this enemy there that's like waiting to take me on. Yeah, that's way too fast. Like, I waited one cycle for that thing and it toasted me. Yeah, that's a good way to put it too, Pancake. It's a targeted missile made out of a skeleton. Because look, it doesn't even do anything useful after it drops right past where you'd be walking. It just kind of dawdles around in front of that cannon. And that doesn't look good. Like, that's not doing anything. So I have to one cycle that. Ugh. I just ran across the head of that turtle trying to run and jump. Now I'm just getting frustrated and trying to... I did see a checkpoint flag. Yeah, bitphone, I think this one needs to come down to the studs, really. It's too intricately woven to fuck the player. It feels like a Mario Maker level. Yeah, Pancake, when I was talking about it before, and I've hit this in other levels, like 5-4 that I played, I think, when I just started this evening. When I played 5-4, originally, there were so many piranha plants spitting fireballs. It was like a bullet hell until I figured out how to thread the needle. And it's like, it's not, like pixel perfect isn't the right technical term, but it's like pixel perfect threading of the needle. Like, I totally believe that that dry bones was placed where it was. And I didn't realize I couldn't run through that because I was half paying attention. But also, I feel like if I took the middle path, I'd completely miss the checkpoint. Yeah, not like this is Kaizo or anything. Like, so I don't know if secret dev path sounds right, but yeah, like it's very maker oriented. This was like made by the person who ran through it and saw like how you run through this level and then put all the obstacles right where right right where you go. Um yeah, it's like you have to know how to thread the needle. Like, I totally believe that that dry bones that I hit when I was just, like, running off that platform, I, I didn't get that checkpoint. Like, how do you know that that checkpoint's there? How do you get it in time? And then with the speed that the level's moving at, how do I get in front of that sun at all? Like, this leaf, I can finally get it because I've learned, like, exactly how to run this level. Checkpoint. Wow, you have to stay on that. And this is an auto-scroller that's going way too fast, so I have all the incentive in the world to try to run ahead. Like, only because I've gotten so far ahead do I have any chance against this angry sun. That thing's off screen when it's shooting at me. Wow, your arrow at the top. I mean, one of those platforms probably would have caught me. At least there was a checkpoint going into this, and I think a mushroom. Sir, what part of Hawaii do you come from? Do you like the main brand Spam? Or do you prefer, like, you know, a fine store brand from the island? Yeah, it is a good way to give a person a mushroom. You're right, I should say something nice. Wow, just like your rocky wrenches. Maybe offset those suckers so that they're not throwing on the same paths. And the RNG of those, even though it's only like 2 or 3 different paths, it can get really brutal. At that point, I was just looking at rocky wrenches. I wasn't even trying to fight Bowser. Is this a safe zone that I'm supposed to know about? Where the angry sun kills Bowser and then it's easier for me because I know to do that? And then Bowser Jr. will eventually jump up here too. Yeah, more intent with the platforms that are in the middle. Like, design them with your boss fight instead of just, like, being moving things that keep me from getting the aerial drop on Bowser Jr. Because right now, I'm ready to just wait him out. He'll jump up. At least he should. That's what he did in another level. Like, he tried to jump up with me. Oh, he's probably not because this is one tile tall, so he cannot jump up here. I'll just hang out here till the angry son gets killed at least. Jesus. Okay, I kind of get the point of the platforms more now that, like, Baby Bowser's using them in a cool way. But still less of them, I think. Maybe, like, yeah, just put those two, like, by the steps that he kind of uses. Now we play the waiting game. Wow, I feel like I should have gotten the hit on that. Thanks for giving me a full timer. Whoa! After all that time, I finally got a hit at the top. And then that Racky, or that fucking mole can hit me. Where's the end? I want out of here. Sorry to sound a little bummed. Things were a little spammy. Like I said, it felt like you played through the level and then you placed enemies just like as these weird tripping stones, like like as weird speed bumps, not as, like, I don't know, intentional combatants against the player, if that makes any sense. Alright, I'm gonna stop exploring so that I don't die and have to sit through Bowser Jr. killing himself again. Is that a pit down there? I don't even want to know. I'm curious what your experience is with Super Mario Brothers 3 and what your relationship is with it. Like, this level makes me wonder, like, when you were introduced to the game, how much you played, how much you've played since, like, how much you've played it throughout the years that you've known it. I'm not trying to say there's any, like, minimum input necessary. There's people on the server who have said, like, they've never played the original game, but what I would recommend is play some of the levels on the server. Play some of Adam B's levels. He's Bad Adam in Mario Maker. Play some of Duffy's levels. Play some of Scoobaroo's levels. The boss fight. Yeah, Pancakes on chat here talking about a lot of good stuff about like in the boss fight, build the fight around the platforms. I'd say even just have those 2 floating platforms with the wings, and build the fight around that more intentionally. And maybe put the. I mean, I like having the. I always forget what they're called. Rocky wrenches. I like having the rocky wrenches somewhere where I can kill them and get rid of them. But also, it might be better to just put them on like the far left and right of that, and to offset them a little bit so that they can't throw on the same paths and this and that. Epic, can you give me a little bit of context here? Play 2C. Why? Whose is it? What state is it in? I don't know if I'd want Bowser Jr. to have wings, because can't he fly around that? Oh, I thought you were telling me to play 2C Epic. I was like, Epic, please. I said this is my last level tonight. Yeah, bitphone, Epic is saying to play 2C. Oh, Fossil Fueled. It's one of Epic's levels. It's one of the best in the game. A lot of Carlos's levels are really good. But yeah, I think Fossil Fueled is a really good, that kind of summarizes what we're going for. Oh, why did I like it? I actually would have booed that.